when you set about any task, I don't care if it's to nail a board up to the wall in your house, okay? Yes, you need nails and a board and a hammer, et cetera, but you also need a level, so you don't nail it on crooked, okay? You also might want to consider, what are you nailing it into? There may be a electrical wire behind it that you're going to put a nail through, and then that's going to short out, the whole system of your house, okay? And our approach is to not just identify the best ways to play, but it's also to show you when things aren't going your way. This is probably why, and this is how you adjust what's what's actually happening at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. Is how do you adjust? Is like, how do you continually analyze the information that's thrown at you from a Baccarat game, and what statistic is important? I'll tell you this, Kevin, and you know this, and I know this, and all the pros know this, is you can't just play one strategy and plug that in. That just will never work. Even if you decide, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to look for that game. Well, you can to some extent, but you have to be able to analyze what's going on in the shoe right now and what approach is going to work going forward. And the most important thing, we've always talked about this, Kevin, is that twist, the shoe change. And of course, that's one of the That is one of the 10 best bets in Baccarat. When you can identify that shoe change, you're on to something. And of course, that's all included too. You know, the 10 best bets in Baccarat, and we've even added a couple more of them. But we have that booklet too that we're going to give you the 10 best bets. And but you'll get all this, all the videos. But again, the human resources, the people in the forum. You want to talk to Kevin in Vegas. Well, Kevin, do you still buy breakfast if they join the club?
Absolutely. Yes.
I put you on the spot out there in Vegas. Yeah. So you get to know us. Okay. We don't welcome you to the club. Here you go. Good luck. Is we all get to know each other. We have seminars. We get together in Vegas. We play together. So we put our money where our mouth is. If you want to go play sometime, you're in Vegas, give us a call. You know, we'll be happy to get together and play. But there's nothing like our club. And that's what it is, a club. People say, you know, what is it? What's the premise of everything? What's the system? There is no one system. We got hundreds of them, okay? We teach you what statistics to look for and what is valuable to know and how you adjust in a game. What statistics are relevant in that game and finding what will work right here at the beginning, what works in the middle, and what's going to work in the end. Sometimes it stays the same, but as you know from being a Baccarat player, most time it changes. It doesn't go on forever. And if you can identify that, you can win. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, the idea is that, you know, again, no one thing is going to win all the time, okay?
No.
I don't care how many videos one watches, whether there are BTC videos or others, okay? You have to develop for yourself a strategy, a cheat sheet, if you will, a compendium of ways to play that you can quickly, you know, looking at my scorecard here, identify what's going on in the shoe, you know, what's happening most recently compared to what happened earlier, and how the shoe is changing, so that you can get ahead of it rather than after the fact go, oh, I should have done that.
Yeah, hindsight is.
Oh, I should have done that. Well, but then your money's gone, right. Or you got to reload your bankroll, you know, and you know, nobody wants to do that.
Nobody wants to do that. No. It's so you got to learn to analyze the shoe and look for that shoe change and watch out for what's coming. Like you said, hindsight's, you know, 100%. It's like, oh, well, this is a time before last shoe. Well, what statistic triggered a change from it going time before last and OTB4L to OTB4L?
Yeah, Pete, this is okay. Let's go to the, you know, come on. You watch a video, okay? Couple of guys, maybe one person, couple of women who doesn't really, I don't really care. It's a short-term view of what they think happens. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
We're talking BTC, 25, 30 years, thousands of players,
Thousands,
tens of thousands of hours of experience put down into a format that allows you to dig through it. You know, I'm going digging right now, dig through it and find out for yourself what are the key elements, what is the math behind the game, what don't you want to be doing that is going to hurt you more than help you. And again, right. You've got literally tens of thousands of hours put into this. Yeah, and the ability for you, if you want to get to, you know, page through it, look at it, read it, you know, try to sort it out for yourself.
Well, you know, the thing is Kevin, I always get, okay, what's the first thing I could do? And, you know, everybody has the same, but just show me what to do. Okay, well, look, I can't just give you a manual and go, okay, here's what you do. Read it for half an hour and then go win. If it was that simple, everybody would do that. But that's why there's no like system seller here. It's like, right. Here's the approaches. Okay, when you join the club, okay, there's four-hour videos that starts at the beginning and shows you opposites, right. Repeats, road systems, V87, 5D, net betting, flat betting, negative progression betting, everything. It covers all the basics, the OR count, the time before last count, all the basic statistics that you know and that we use, the derived rows, and all those things are in those 4 primary things that you have to watch. Then once you get that, then you start learning at a level that's above where you were. You start looking at statistics that were much more significant. And then you go give it a try with some of the new statistics in the game. You learn the 10 best bets. You talk to Kevin, learn the V87, learn the 5D, expand it to 7D if you want, to 14D, learn the bead roads and everything else that goes into this. And talk to GB09 in Australia, who has just a tremendous 3 strategy. I just can't say enough about that. And you learn to put all that together. And when you sit down and you see a game or a shoe present itself, you know exactly, for the most part, what would beat that shoe right now. And then you're looking for a trigger that says to you, hey, things are going to change soon. I need to readjust or just stop this game and take my win. So that's what it's all about in a nutshell. And it takes a little bit of time. I'll be honest. It takes a little bit of time to get to that level of competency. But you have to mentor with folks like Kevin, GB09, Action Mike, Sherry, who has the great stadium strategy. And once you do that and you're able to talk to them, you can see what they do and how they do it. And that's the benefit of the club. Like I said, if you want manuals and videos, man, we'll give you those until you're blue in the face, or you want to talk about some other approach that you saw. We've probably talked about it before, but we're happy to talk about it again. But we'll give you the tools to become the most important thing, consistent. Kevin.
Yeah, well, you know, and you've got the strategic Baccarat interface practice tool.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to test, once you think you know where you're at, you want to test your skills. Well, there's shoes you played in the past, and you can play right against those shoes and see how well you perform. There's apps that you know, if you play online, we have a lot of players play online because they don't have casinos near where they are. Okay, so there's apps that you can write on your phone, you know, that you can look at and say, okay, the last one was a player banger. What comes next? Well, if you look at this strategy, it says to play banker next. If you look at this strategy, it says banker also. If you look at this one, it says player. What should I do?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I mean, you know, all the approaches we have in apps, the primary ones, the 5D, the V87, time before last. By the way, the time before last and the OTB4L Classic BTC app is free. You can get it on Google Play for free. Some of the other ones, there's a small charge for them. The 5D, I think it's $9.95 or $14.95 a month if you want to add that, or 7D. I'm sorry. I
don't even know any $9.95 tables anymore.
I know. Well, you can grab the apps if you want. If you want to join the club, you get access to these professional players. It's $697 and $39.95 a month. We've just updated everything. It's a great way to learn how to play. It's probably what you take to the casino in one trip, and you'll be thanking us for years. By the way, the folks who join our club, they very seldom leave when they join. So we all get to know each other is the thing about it. We get to know each other and understand if you're having trouble or you want to learn something that somebody else is doing. It's a great interaction, and I just can't say enough about our club, and that's why we've been around for since 1922. No, not that long, but at least 30 years now, going on Beat the Casino, probably a little bit more. And Kevin has been a part of it, and some other members have been too. So you want to join up? The link's down below. Sign up. We'll get you going right away and get you on your path to winning. Kevin, last word to you, as always.
I'll tell you a live story that actually happened yesterday. Okay. One of our other players on the forum, he and I get together once a week, and we stroll through some of the casinos and make some, bets. Right. And we walked up to a table at one of the local casinos, and there were two women sitting there. And I said, I just walked up to the table and I said, okay, I got $500. I'm going to make a $500 bet. I said, I'm going to make it this because I pointed at the derived roads. I pointed at this. I pointed at what was most common, Greece most common. And they're sitting there looking at me like, who is this guy? I laid down my 500. I won. I walked away. We're getting in the elevator to go to my car afterwards. This woman comes running up to me. She goes, I've been looking for you all over the casino. We want you to come down and sit with us and play.
There you go.
I got to go right now. But, that's a real life true story that happened just yesterday.
Yeah, and I can't tell you how many times you get recognized out there. People see you and say, aren't you the guy that made the videos? Aren't you the guy from Beat the Casino? Yeah, it happens that when I play the Durango a lot, I play in stadium there a lot. A lot of folks will come up and say, hey, aren't you the guy from Beat the Casino, or Action Mike's with us, or you're with us? And people go, yeah, that's me. That's me. So join up. Yeah. Join us. You'll be happy you did. So listen, this is key.
Hope we see a lot of, Yep.
Well, we hope to see you soon, to see you online, see you at our forum. This is Keith and Kevin from Beat the Casino. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.
Hey, Keith.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great.
Are you going to go play Baccarat tonight?
Yeah, you going to come along?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Hey, Keith from Beat the Casino. Right here we are live in Las Vegas on Fremont Street. We're having a great time playing blackjack and baccarat. Come on down, join our club.